Everything happens in Jamaica. People says Andrew supposed to fix it or him cause it. Hurricane, Andrew Holness created the hurricane. Andrew Holness make it down go over Kingston and make it go down the regions where the people voted against him or voted for the PNP. So Andrew direct the hurricane down there. Drought, no water in your pipe, the dam them a dry out. Andrew Holness caused the drought. So people at Black Road say them not no water. Because Andrew make them not no water. And I'm sure if too much rain start fall, them are going to say Andrew you are sending too much rain. So everything that happens in the country, road for fix, them say, oh Andrew, fix the road them now. Not saying the PNP was in power for 18.5 years straight, didn't do anything to maintain the roads. So the roads are in deplorable conditions now. But of course, you're going to give the PNP a pass no matter how long them run the country consecutively and even got another 4 years after. You are not going to point the fingers at the PNP and say they did nothing to maintain or to upgrade the infrastructure. You say Andrew for do everything. Andrew for fix everything. Andrew get 10 years. Then if you believe that Andrew should fix everything and everything that goes wrong is Andrew, it means that you're giving the PNP a pass for doing nothing. So if you accept that the PNP did nothing and it's Andrew must fix it, you don't want to hear about a PNP because Andrew get it for 10 years. Then if you're going to give the PNP a pass, why do you even need the PNP to come back in power? So them can do nothing again and then you have to pray for another savior to come fix it so you can cuss the savior every day for everything will happen. Look at the Cooper Spence situation. Mark Golding was Justice Minister in 2012 when the ruling was appealed, the ruling from 2010. Mark Golding did nothing as Justice Minister to remedy the situation. He didn't even try. He's telling you now that it should have been taken to the Privy Council when Andrew took over in 2016. So 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, he had 4 years to take it to the Privy Council as the Justice Minister. He did nothing. He's telling you now, say, Andrew for do it. Him say, not him. Dennis Meadows stand up beside him and say a caveat is active on the land. The caveat that was instituted on the man property, yeah, by the then Justice Minister, Mr. Shokir. After they breached the court orders, the government breached the court orders and put a caveat on the man land. The court threw it out. Mark Golding now tell the PNP, I tell the people now, the citizen, say Andrew Holness to take it to the Privy Council because there's a caveat. And I think Mark Golding knows well that the caveat could not be active because the whole thing was thrown out. But if Mark Golding is going to stand there, him and pop off a leg and go chop the government. If they stood there beside Dennis Meadows and let him say that without correcting him, it means that they can take it to the Privy Council. Just like how Chop the Line took Vybz Kartel case to the Privy Council. He can take this matter to the Privy Council. He's a lawyer. So why not take this matter to the Privy Council and offer free service if he believes the government can do something and is doing nothing? Remember, as the PNP took the government to court for the state of emergency. So why the PNP cannot take this to the Privy Council? They have nothing doing. All they're doing is collecting your tax dollars. Mark Golding is the second highest paid politician in the country for doing nothing, in my view. All the MPs are getting the raise, so they're getting an exponential fee or salary above everybody else in the country, according to what people say. So since they're getting paid to do nothing because it's the JLP in power and they're just the opposition who is supposed to do nothing, why them not take the matter to the Privy Council since they have time on their hand? Because remember, you say Andrew to fix the road, the hospitals, the education system, the security apparatus, Andrew to fix all of them things there. Or you believe that he can fix everything and the PNP is supposed to do nothing? So if you believe that the PNP has to do nothing, that means that they are going to do nothing. So why would you vote for them to come and do nothing? You can't have it both ways. Andrew Holness name calls on everything to fix everything. Even the roads that the PNP did not maintain. Because if the PNP had maintained the roads, they wouldn't be in such deplorable conditions. But you say Andrew fix them, and him say, all right, him go fix them. So if Andrew is to fix everything and the PNP is supposed to do nothing, then they are nothing. And they are useless. And you believe they are useless. That's why I tell Andrew to fix everything. So I believe the PNP should stay out of this and let Andrew just fix where you believe that him can fix and remain useless. And if they remain useless, you don't need them to run the country because you believe that them useless, especially in this matter, where they can take it to the Privy Council but them telling Andrew Holness to do it. Mark Golden is a lawyer. Chop the government is a lawyer. The chop the boss line. The chop the line boss is a lawyer. They have lawyers over there who can take this matter to the Privy Council. So I think the people should say, get up and do something. But no, you're giving them a pass to do nothing because you believe they cannot do anything. Then why would you want to vote for them? Let Andrew fix everything, but give him time. He needs time to fix everything. Yeah? And it takes money to fix everything without putting teachers and government workers, yeah, in a situation where they can't buy food and bring back wage freeze and all the teachers and the nurses and the government workers, all the government workers. Think about it now. So if PNP is in it and useless, why do you even need to consider them? Let them stay useless. Let them stay and criticize and try to sabotage or try to delay what Andrew Holness is trying to do. And we just get to cuss them about it. Because them can't stop it. Just like how them cannot stop the fourth term. Because we have enough sensible people in Jamaica who are very, very cognizant of what the PNP is trying to do. Trying to thief people property and give to people for vote. That is what they got caught doing in the Cooper's Pen situation. And real people who have ambition, who want to develop Jamaica, who want to spend back the money like me in other country, I don't want to see the PNP because I don't want nobody to come thief my belongings, come thief my land and give to people for vote. Check it. Check what I say.
Pray tell. You see, I've always declared, and everyone on here knows that I am a Hanoverian by birth. So let me give you a little piece of history about my Hanover. The Hanover where you are talking about, main road leading from Lucy to Negril. First and foremost, the People's National Party have been in charge of Hanover from 1989 until 2020. We have only known PNP MPs and PNP mayors and councillors from 1989 until 2020. From 2020 to last year election, Tamika Davis, the lone JLP MP, won. After the 2025 election, Hanover returned to the PNP's column. So what you are trying to say is nonsense. And I keep telling you PNP supporters how illiterate and you're not critical thinkers. Because why is it that you wouldn't blame the PNP for the disgusting state that Hanover is in, when the People's National Party have had the council and the MPship for 31 years straight? You have held the council for 35 years straight, the council that is responsible for roads. So when you are coming to talk about Hanover main road and fix it, Mr. Pepper Spray, why should Mr. Pepper Spray fix it when it's your party that have oversaw Hanover It's under your party that the 2 Jackie factories shut down. Your party. Your party is shut down the 2 Jackie factory and putting thousands of people out of work. It's under your party that Hanover has become the shell of a parish, because your party did nothing to advance the welfare of Hanover and Hanoverian. Hanover is at one point was the best performing tax office in Jamaica because of all of the hotels in Negril. And you people stole the money. Ian Hales and his cohorts were they almost go to prison. They tried sending one of their mayors to prison because of all the nastiness that you people were doing down there. So when you're coming to talk, make sure you know your history, because when it comes to Hanover, I have a very soft spot. It's nonsense you people talk. You hug up your corrupt leaders. You defend your corrupt leaders and try to put pressure on Andrew Holness to fix everything that your party did not do. Your party have not fixed anything in Hanover. Ian Hales was there for 3 terms. 3 terms and did nothing except done by Laghood. Laghood alone, he did anything. He didn't do anything. And Orange Bay, where he lived and built all that and buy up all that and was trying to steal people's land in Lucy, or outside of Lucy leading to Green Island. So don't think everybody don't know. We know. I am a Hanoverian, so I know. I lived in that desolate parish. I saw hopelessness in young people in that parish because there was no form of advancement for them. Nothing. Nothing. You people came and you fixed a portion of the road and you stole the money. The only reason that you fixed and not even fixed, patched a portion of the road is because you wanted to steal the money. There were people who was going to tax office to collect money because their name was unchecked and they never did a job. They never did a work. Remember the leak tapes from the then mayor and the councillor that was in Cardwell Division. Worm. Remember the tapes them. Remember I said them tape they reveal all the nastiness when they do. Remember I said them tapes they reveal all the robbery when they rob and they scrape down a Hanover. You people are responsible for where Hanover is. And now you are trying to come to pressure Desmond and pressure Tamika Davis. What you people did not do in 31 years, you thought she could do in 5? You people did nothing in 31 years. You thought she could do it in 5. Boy, I go look, I would have tell you where to go and look. But I understand that you have no critical thinking. Your people are illiterate. You are evil, dirty-hearted set of Jonathan Crows. Yes, evil, dirty-hearted set, hypocritical Jonathan Crows. And you have to take on a sickness to Christ in our prayers, because you know, hug up every nastiness and try pressure Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness is doing the best that he can. Pnp, and as Mama P say, we no do less with more. Andrew Holness is doing more with less. Now stuff that where the sun don't shine.
Labor rights and well-thinking Jamaicans, the fight is real out here. We have to be fighting very hard to ensure that we counter the lies of the PNP, and to ensure that we put forward the message of the government of Jamaica. You know see how PNP wicked? You know see how every day you have to fight with the PNP them in the comment section. You have to fight for the PNP them when they direct message you and being disrespectful, and you have to fight with the PNP them when they go up on the live them. The PNP them all over with their lies and the negative narrative trying to paint a bad picture of the government of Jamaica. But labor right and well-thinking Jamaicans, we have to keep the fight going against the PNP. We have to. That is the only way those amongst us who have not heard the message of the government will be able to know that the government is working for the people and the government cares about Jamaica and the lives of our Jamaican citizens.